Hello and welcome to the Whiskey Boys podcast. I'm John. I'm joined by Matthew and Zach.
Boom! I ain't got the catchphrase, guys. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
John.
What?
I didn't think of
What's
it.
up?
Is your hair still on?
Oh,
Jeez, dude.
I even said before we started, I gotta remember to turn that off, and I forgot.
Well, start it over. Redo it.
All right.
End it. Go back.
Just kidding. Yeah, right.
All right, welcome to the Whiskey Boys podcast. I'm here by John.
Oh, boo!
Start it again. We do it.
I got it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What up, everybody? Welcome to the Whiskey Boys podcast. No, I ain't got it. Go,
No,
go
start
back
it
to
again.
John. Go back to John. Go back to
All right,
John.
you got it, John. Go ahead.
Hello, guys. Welcome to the Whiskey Boys podcast. I'm John, and I'm joined by Matthew and Zach.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Well, first of all, that's how it's done, Matt. Let John do the intros.
Let me start by saying the reason why we didn't have a podcast last week was because Zach was out of town.
Freaking Zach, dude. That guy sucks.
And we just couldn't figure out something in time. Where'd you go? Was it Memphis or
Memphis? Yeah, I was down to Memphis. Checked out Beale Street. Watched some people slap at the bass.
did you get some
It was a good
barbecue?
time. I did. The best barbecue.
Mhm.
Yes,
nice.
so good. Like when you shake it at someone, it just all fell off.
Mm.
Literally, fall off the bone. Good.
You're like, this is so good. Oh, look, there it goes.
Yep. Like, you wait a minute, and all the meat just goes out. I'm like, oh, cool.
That's like when we went to Nashville, and it was so funny. We were looking for a barbecue place.
Mhm.
And we asked the people at the hotel, like, we're like, hey, what's a really good barbecue place? And like, oh, across the street. And we're like, wait, what? Literally, we walked out, and then like at an angle in like a direction, there was a barbecue place, like a big
Really?
one.
Mhm.
So we're like, oh, okay. So we just walked over there, and we ordered. And dude, they give you like a tray, like a cookie sheet tray, and just put all the food on there.
What?
Yeah.
That sounds so nice.
And like, dude, we were eating and we're like, oh, dude, we finished the barbecue stuff, but then like we had some of the other stuff because we were getting full, and I was like, I'd rather eat the barbecue and then not eat the other
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Oh
But,
yeah.
like, one thing we said is like, dude, when you go to like Nashville or something or Tennessee, you know, you have really good barbecue, you come back to San Diego. All the other barbecue is shit now.
Oh yeah. Kind of just ruins anything
Yeah.
else.
It's just like,
Ruins the family barbecue. Like, yeah, you made ribs. Not like Memphis.
yeah.
Not like Nashville. All right. You don't know barbecue. Who'd you train under?
Oh
I think it
man.
was
Exactly.
a lot cheaper too, because it was like you said,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
it was a tray, and I think it was like, I don't know, $8 or something.
Dude, it was
But it
cheaper
had-
than freaking Dickies
Yeah, it definitely was.
and
it-
better.
It had ribs, it had pulled pork, it had like tri-tip,
Mm-hmm.
it had
Oh,
these
so
little
kind of like a.
corn pancakes, mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was a lot of food. It was freaking bomb.
That sounds so good.
Yeah.
That sounds so good.
But yeah. So that's why we weren't here last week. And now we're back. Hopefully we'll be able to start pre-recording if you know one of us can't be here on Fridays, and then we'll just stream that on a Friday instead. But yeah, that's all dependent on people's schedules and stuff like that. Yeah, so Matthew and I went and saw Suicide Squad last night.
Ugh. Was it better or worse than the first one?
Oh, it was way better than
Way
the first
better.
one.
Okay. That's how.
Yeah.
Because if it was worse, I was.
I mean, the
wouldn't even-
standards were pretty low for the first one. So.
Obviously, we're not going to get into spoiler territory considering the movie just came out today. But
Well, we'll say this: more gory than I expected.
oh yeah, it's
Oh.
very violent.
Dope.
Mhm.
Like Mortal Kombat gory.
Oh, it's worse than the Mortal Kombat
What?
movie, I would say. Yeah.
Oh, hype. Definitely have to check it out then.
Like, I got a little like, for
I
anyone who
would
doesn't
say-
know, I don't like gore. I can stand it for the most part. Like, I've never watched The Boys because of I know it's very gory,
I was gonna say, if you've seen The Boys, it's on par with that.
but I started to get a little nauseous at some of the gory parts, which has never happened before.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, it was. I love the movie. I really did. Even though it was gory. Definitely James Gunn style though.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty like if anybody, obviously most people have seen Guardians of the Galaxy, but if you've seen any of his other stuff, it's very much his style.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy is definitely different for James Gunn. But yeah, dude, really good movie. Like James Gunn knows how to do comic book movies. Like, he's just really good. Like that whole time I'm watching that movie, I was like, this feels like a really like big movie and really well done. Has great pacing, but it also feels like a comic book movie at the same time,
Yeah.
without like making it kind of like based in a comic book universe, but also kind of grounding it at the same time. It was really good. It was really good. Also, that whole time we watched that movie, after the movie, we're sitting there and I was looking at a poster, looking at the different names and everything, and I'm like, holy crap, I forgot Sylvester Stallone voiced King Shark.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Even though like when you watch the movie, King Shark does not look big and cuddly. His design looks big and cuddly. I love like it's not a spoiler because it's in the commercial, but I love the hand.
Oh yeah.
Move over, Vin Diesel. Sylvester Stallone is taking your spot. Okay.
Yeah, we still need to go see. I haven't watched Jungle Cruise yet. So
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know how that
I haven't
goes.
seen that either.
And then
The next one.
Snake
There's
Eyes also came out.
Snake Eyes is another one we gotta watch.
Not as excited to see that movie, but
I am. I want to see that.
yeah.
Is it?
So
I want to say, does that go along with the other movie that just came out? Came out a while ago.
Which one?
Same storyline or the other G.I. Joe movie?
I think they're rebooting it.
Yeah,
thing.
I think they are rebooting it.
Because it's Origins.
There was talks about potentially crossing over G.I. Joe with Transformers. So I don't know how they're gonna do
Which
that.
Transformers?
The newer universe with
Whack, dude!
the Bumblebee one.
Bring back Shia LaBeouf.
The Bumblebee is so good.
Because they're I'm pretty sure they're stopping the whole trilogy. Or how many movies were there? There were 5, huh?
They were like,
There was a bunch. There's a ton.
I forgot. Yeah, there was 5. Last night was the last one, and then there was Extinction. Is that the one where that one Transformers like hunting down the other ones?
let me look it up for you.
But yeah, so
they just kind of forget about Shia in one of the movies?
yeah. So, but the Bumblebee restarted the universe. Which Bumblebee was awesome.
5. Yeah, you're right.
And then they're going to make another one right now. I believe they're working on another Transformers movie.
Okay, scheduled to be released next year, June 24th.
Wow.
Rise of the Beasts.
There's a lot of things that are.
So I'm gonna be in it.
Wow.
Rise of these hands. That's what's gonna happen.
There's a lot of movies that are just like all of a sudden popping up that are supposed to be coming out next year. It's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's really surprising. Like, well, not a movie, but Stranger Things. All of a sudden, it's like season 4 comes out next year. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Finally, dude. Finally.
And then
next year.
I saw this isn't next year, but Ryan Reynolds had said that Deadpool 3 could film next year.
Wow, he's speculating.
No. Well, Matthew, he's a big part of the production. He's one of the producers. But no, like that's interesting considering we don't have an announcement for a Deadpool movie yet.
Yeah,
Deadpool 3. Like, well, we do, but we don't know any time when it'll come out. It was basically Kevin Feige going, "Oh, we're making one." But the fact that they say that it might shoot next year, which would mean that we'll probably see Deadpool 3 in 2023.
I guess. I don't know. I think Ryan Reynolds plays the best Pikachu, and he should stay as Pikachu. Let's build on that universe, man. That's what
I think they want to. Actually, I think they want to keep doing live action Pokemon stuff.
I hope so.
Yeah,
That was really good. I enjoyed it.
You actually reminded me. It was something I had, to talk about last week. But Netflix is doing a live action Pokemon series.
Oh.
Who's Pikachu?
I don't know if Pikachu will be in there.
What? I ain't watching.
What's it about?
We don't know. They didn't say. They just said they're doing a live action Pokemon series.
Just do a Pokemon series about Red, okay? About the actual main character. Screw Ash, the immortal 13-year-old, all right? Go with Red.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to remember because it was last week, but I think it's being written or produced by the guy who did the Lucifer. Those are two different things.
I was gonna say
TV produced by the devil.
Different shows. Two different shows.
Yeah.
One's good. One's a bit shit.
I mean, I've never.
That's how you really feel.
Sometimes a bit of shit.
My problem is that I've never watched Lucifer, but I'm pretty sure it falls like towards like CW quality.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of worried that like this Pokemon series isn't going to be that great.
Know who they need to cast? You guys seen that one video where this girl's like complaining to the news because it's like when Pokemon Go came out and she was like, "Yeah, this guy's out here patronizing me, calling all the Pokemon the wrong names." They need that guy. That's who they need in this series.
Oh yeah, that's Pikachu.
Everyone knows that's Big Dick B.
Everybody knows Pikachu. That's Pikachu.
They need to cast that guy. That's who they need.
Oh man, I forgot about that video.
Oh,
that's like a video I always think of when I think of Pokemon now.
That thing's a classic, dude. Classic.
Yeah, I saw that a bunch of people were upset with Niantic, speaking of Pokemon, because of Pokemon Go. Because once COVID hit, they made it possible for you to hit Pokestops hit Pokestops from a further.
Did you do what, John?
From a further distance. Like you can spin Pokestops from a further distance because they didn't want people, walking around and catching COVID. But I guess they reverted that. They reverted it last week or something, or they're going to, and people were mad because COVID cases are rising right now. But yeah.
Because of Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
I don't think that's really the issue here.
Catch a Pokemon, then catch COVID, and then catch these hands.
Like, I can understand why they'd be upset because I'm honestly, at the end of the day, I'm just surprised people still play Pokemon Go, considering it's a 5-year-old game now. Like, I'm always surprised how popular it still is, but to each their own. But yeah.
I think like what they should have did with Pokemon Go is like after you catch them, you should be able to battle other Pokemon Go people.
I think you can now.
Oh, did they add that? I haven't played since it first came out.
I think so. I mean, the one to talk to would be Cameron. Cameron's like the person who still plays Pokemon Go.
Pull him up. Put him up on the chat.
Let's call him up. You're on the line, caller. That'd be pretty cool if we could do that.
That would be pretty cool. Just have their little thing in the bottom corner.
Like, hey Cameron, can you battle other trainers in Pokemon Go? Yeah. Okay, thank you, bye.
Yeah, thanks for the interview.
If I had my Mac laptop set up, I could probably FaceTime him and shoot it into the camera.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Might have to try that. Test run it.
The only thing though too is it's set up differently too, the way you battle. You have the two moves.
Yeah. That's whack.
You have your fast move and then your power move.
Oh, is that? I'll be honest. I never did any battling like I don't even remember what they're called. I never did any raids in Pokemon Go. I literally played it for a week and that was it. So all I did was catch Pokemon.
Yeah, I saw at the casino and Joe's the one who told me, "Yeah, keep playing Pokemon Go on the floor." I'm like, "Oh, okay." As he was playing Pokemon Go, must be nice.
Yeah.
He kept playing Pokemon Go on the floor. Don't even have it installed.
Yeah. You know where he is now? He's a councilman.
Is on top.
Yeah.
He caught them all. He leveled up. He evolved. All right, good for
Play
him.
Pokemon Go at the tribal office now.
I was telling him, dude, you're not even part of the Elite Four. You're part of the Elite Six.
They're pretty sick if the council was like the Elite Six.
Yeah. That means that Pete, your dad is a Pokemon master.
Yeah,
The champion.
Mm-hmm.
Champ.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was thinking.
All right, wait. If your dad's a Pokemon champion, what are his Pokemon then?
What are his Pokemon?
Geese's one of them.
Aw, she's old. Poor Jeezy.
She just uses teleport.
So he's got an Abra.
For anybody who doesn't know, Geese is there. What is she? A retriever?
She has a mutt.
But she's afraid of everything.
No, she's viciously barks at things while running away. Right?
She barks the moment you step towards her. She's gone.
She run up to you, start barking, and let everyone else know you're there, but runs complete opposite direction.
Hey!
Thanks, Geesey. I'll let him in.
She's like a cartoon. Like she barks, and then it's just a cloud of smoke because she's gone already. What were we gonna say though?
Oh, before that?
Yeah.
Now you got me thinking. Like, if my dad were to pick Pokemon, which ones would he pick?
It'd probably be original 151.
That's what I was thinking. He's definitely an old school guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, say he had like Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur. I think he's a Bulbasaur kind of guy.
Bulbasaur because the golf.
I think so. Yep. Like, I think that's his starter for sure. But then, like, he's big and burly, so he has an Onyx as well.
Are there any Pokemon that look like they work in Law and Order? Your dad really loves that criminal justice stuff.
Oh, stupid.
Probably the new school Pokemon, not from the 151.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We're not Rum. Pokemon, stupid computer.
You're gonna look them up.
Pokemon Rum? What? No, I typed in Pokemon.
Pokemon Rum? No, just okay. Maybe the Rum. I'll check that one out.
Like, no, I don't. Okay, that looks good. I'll take that one. Oh man, that's...
Oh, you know what? I didn't think of this. The whole Welch clan has like the slick back. Pidgeotto. Duh.
Oh.
Not the long hair, just the slick back. So definitely a Pidgeotto kind of guy.
He dyes it black.
He's got a Venusaur, an Onyx, and a Pidgeotto.
Well, he's got to have one of the native-looking Pokemon, right?
Well, there's none in the original 150.
Yeah,
Taurus. Got a Taurus.
Taurus.
There you go. I think that fits him. I don't know what else he would have.
A Rapidash, because he would ride it with his hair hanging out.
That's fair. You got to do it that way.
Dude, I was surprised. So when we were watching Suicide Squad last night. There was a trailer for Reservation Dogs, and I was like, I wonder how the people in this theater are going to react to this, considering it's a very indigenous show. Dude, people were busting up laughing at the commercial.
Yeah,
I really want to watch it. I still haven't seen it.
It comes out Monday, so I'm excited about that. And obviously there was one native guy in the theater. I could tell because as soon as the trailer came up, he started hitting his girlfriend, going, look.
That's hilarious.
He's
like, no.
So that's my cousin up there.
He's like, hey cousin, cuz.
I was gonna say, funny story. I could have actually been in Reservation Dogs. I just didn't look young enough, so I didn't apply.
Mm-hmm.
I found the thing for whatever, and it said, "Oh yeah, if you're like, I think it said like 18, or if you look like 18 or under or whatever, you can apply or whatever for the for the casting."
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
like,
that'd be pretty cool.
I was like, oh, and it was
You
like
should have applied anyway.
like over there, and I was like, oh man, I don't I don't really.
All I do is get a clean shave. I look 18.
Yeah. Paul and Idris Elba, how he lied about being British to get on the show. What is that show he was on? The Wire. He faked
who?
Idris Elba. He faked a Boston accent.
An American accent.
Or American accent.
I thought you said fake being British. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he is British.
Yeah, that's what I was confused.
I literally Googled that. I'm like, is he British? You got me questioning things.
But how did he get away with it? Because if you watched, like, because I looked it up before, like British people doing American accents. I watched the video of him doing it. It's not that good.
I guess he said, because I was watching his Hot Ones episode, and he was talking about it, and he said that he showed up and did the interview. He got the second interview and stuff, and he said there was one guy who was like a producer on the show who was Irish, and he kept looking at him. And so he walks up to him and he's standing there with the director. He goes, "Hey, tell me about yourself." And he's like, "Oh, blah, blah, blah." He started talking to him. He's like, where were you born? And he's like, crap. Do I lie to this guy? Because I bet he can see through my fake accent.
Yeah.
And then that's when he told him, he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm actually from here." Because the director had said when he was making the show, "I want actual people from this area. I don't want any people who aren't actually from America. I want strictly from this specific town, But the director loved him so much that he's like, "I'll give you this other role instead."
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. See, you could have done that, Matthew. You could have showed up and been like, "I am 12."
Yeah. With a $5 bill.
Yeah.
Or no, show up with a fry bread. That's what you should have done. I am 12.
You make pizza, just rip it in half above your head.
Yeah, I was hot. I will fill on me.
There's still grease on it.
What you do is show them what's it? The fry bread hamburger they had the 1 year at the powwow and never brought back.
So freaking good.
Dude, that was life changing.
It really was.
Just show up with that and then give it to the director and be like, "Damn, that's pretty good. All right, you got to roll." Not as one of the main ones, but hey, you got to roll.
It's like,
you got to
roll.
roll.
You want to be the cook?
Yeah, you got to roll.
Hey, you're cooking these every day.
You're gonna be cooking fry bread burgers over there.
Shit. That's not what I was trying to do.
No.
Could you imagine, like, if I actually did go audition and, like, just in the background of that show?
I'd be so hyped.
You imagine just, like, I don't say anything, just watching, just me in the background, like.
I mean, if they get a season 2, it's possible.
It's true. That's what I'll try and do. I gotta grow my hair back out. Grow my hair back out. Grow my hair back out and get on season 2. That's what I'll do.
Speaking of fry bread, the gathering's coming up next weekend. Dude, I'm so excited to get some fry bread.
Making me hungry now.
You go watch some softball.
Mm-hmm.
Fast pitch, men's softball. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not softball, men's softball.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why they call it softball. That ain't no damn softball, okay?
Like
you get hit in the chest with that damn ball, it's not feel soft.
Still hurts. Still hurts.
Let's say like that year that umpire told you guys, "Oh, this is res ball, so it doesn't matter."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, douchebag.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
They was asking the catcher, "Hey, is that ball a strike?" You said strike. It's res ball. I'm like, sir, that's not how this works. We still have some rules.
Yeah. This is a res ball. Yeah, you're about to get jumped like you're on a res.
You know why it's called res ball? Because we drink in the middle of the game, all right? Yeah. And don't wear helmets. That's it.
White people call it slosh ball, okay? We call it res ball. That's what res ball is.
We just call it a ball, all right? This is a normal Tuesday.
He's like, what did he say? He said he wants the res balls.
Yeah, rip them up, boys. No, it was when the guy was crow hopping. When he was
out of the circle and took like 4 steps.
Yeah, and he's like pretty much at us already throwing the ball. And we're like, "What the hell is that?" And he's like, "It's res ball." We're like, "What the hell does that mean? You still have rules."
Yeah. First of all, sir, you're white. All right. I don't want to be like racist or anything, but you're not from here. You can't just say, "Oh, it's res ball." That's not how it works. You gotta be from the res to say it's res ball. I'm like, okay, well, that's valid.
He's all,
you know what you're talking about.
Res ball. I don't want to get jumped. All right, it's res ball, guys. Just leave it.
It's like, is the game almost over? I want to go home. I'm scared.
First of all, sir, you're fired.
No, I told Matthew a couple of years ago it'd be hard to do, but it'd be cool to start
A
streaming
broadcast.
Broadcasting the games.
That'd be so much fun.
I mean, you'd have to stream them on like Twitch or YouTube or something. But
or on awesome. thunderbunchtv.com.
That's not even a website we have
yet.
No,
but we can broadcast. Well, I can broadcast from here. I'll actually be in town.
Yeah, right. With so awesome. with the Brona internet, what are you going to be broadcasting?
We'll stream it at.
Hey, we know a guy, all right?
480p.
It's gonna be on AM radio. That's what it's gonna be on.
No, if we could invest in like some kind of other internet,
like in Hot Rod. Oh my gosh, this is amazing! You gotta see it to believe it, but hearing it is just as good.
Yep.
That's such a dumb plot point. Freaking sponsored by AM radio.
Yep.
I love that.
That's probably like one of my like top 5 favorite movies of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Love that movie.
Yeah, the defining characteristic of us is that movie.
Quoted
cool
constantly.
Friggin' Zach. We used to throw stuff up in the.
That was at Feature Quest when we had our EP out.
Oh my god.
Dude, that was like
I'm going to hand those out to people.
You used to just grab stuff and throw it up
them out to one person.
2. We handed it. One person took it. They may have thrown it away, but another person took it.
God,
we had a whole gig set up in LA. We almost made it big. For people who don't know, N&M Experience minus the N because he was never there.
If it wasn't for Matthew's alcohol problem,
Matt just literally pissed it away. We had a gig up in LA, and Matt said, "Nah, I'm gonna booze it before I lose it." And I'm like, here we are, but years later, trying to make a comeback.
N&M Experience, but mostly M.
Yeah.
Mostly M, 1Z.
We showed up to the venue in LA.
No N.
Nick showed up. Matthew didn't.
Plus J for producing.
So, yeah, there was never a song with N. There was never a song.
No song. No video. That's who we should call on this podcast and ask, like, hey, where have you been?
Oh, Nick.
And then experiences, yeah. It's still going. You've never been around, though.
Mm-hmm.
Drop some hot fire. John will drop him a beat. And if he ain't got it, it's going to be M and Z experience. Let's move the N like sideways. We'll be all right.
I'm telling you, I just gotta start my rap career. I've written lyrics for multiple people already. Done several rap songs.
Ghostwriter. Yeah, Matt's wrote for Drake, for Eminem. Oh.
For big stars like my cousin Ricky, my cousin Nick,
Mm-hmm.
my cousin Zach.
Who's a famous mumble rapper? Matt wrote that. Don't know what the words say. But exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Matt wrote that.
Mm-hmm. Took him a whole 2 hours.
2 seconds.
Here's the flow. Don't actually say anything. You're good.
Yeah.
Just, it'll be all right.
Just I got really terrible handwriting. That's what it is.
Mumble rappers straight up sound like they got Novocaine in their mouth.
What do, John?
Hey, that'd be a pretty funny idea to do a mumble rap song, but like get numbed up. Like, damn, this guy's fire.
No, it's more like this guy's fire.
Fire. Oh man. I was gonna say I saw on Twitter because to go with something else on that had showed up recently. I guess Jake Gyllenhaal
I just saw this. Yeah,
talking about bathing. He said, "I find bathing to be less necessary. Good manners and bad breath get you nowhere, so I do that. But I do think there's a whole world of not bathing that is really helpful for skin maintenance, and we naturally clean ourselves."
Oh, snap. Thanks, Potato Guzzler, for the follow.
And
That's his name? Heck yeah, potato.
Potato Guzzler.
Moss, respect potato guzzler. Real question though, do you actually guzzle potatoes? Because if you do, live stream it. I'll tune in. I want to see that happen.
Now, is it potatoes or is it variants of potatoes?
We're talking.
That's a good question.
Because I can eat fries all day.
Yeah, is it hash browns? Is it a whole
Home
potato
fries.
unwashed? Because that's nasty. At least wash it.
Just straight up whole potatoes going down. Anyways, but yeah, so something about bathing. Like, listen, okay. When it comes to washing your hair, yeah, you can go like 2 days because the oil's in your hair, you know. If you wash them out, it doesn't. You can like, you know, especially if you have curly hair, you know, it's a bit different. But wash your freaking body. Wash your ass, okay?
No.
Wash your ass. The other day, freaking what's this Ashton Kutcher and stuff about that. But their kids like, oh, only when they're dirty. Damn, what the hell are you talking about?
It wasn't just their kids. It was Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher both said that they don't bathe that often either.
You got some stanky ass.
What is it with Hollywood celebrities not washing their ass now?
That's the trend. You know, it's like when rich people don't buy expensive stuff. I guess celebrities just don't take showers eventually. They're like, yeah, we got so much water, we don't need to take showers anymore. It's like, I don't think that's how that works.
I think it's the opposite. I think they've been in LA so long, and that mindset is like, no, what? We ain't got water, so I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save the water by not showering my stank ass with my stank kids.
Like they're like, oh yeah, we don't like make the kids take baths until we see like them like dirt on them or like dirty, and I'm like, do you realize you can go a while without looking dirty?
Bro, that's like
stank.
That's constant swamp ass. All right, let me tell you, that's an immediate shower.
Especially with the recent like heat.
Yeah, do they live in LA? Because like, if you live in LA, you live in California. It's freaking hot. Okay,
always hot.
It make you sweat in no time. Which means you're walking around freaking with like 5 days of sweat.
Dude.
Nasty.
I'm looking at this tweet. It says we naturally clean ourselves. Is he a cat?
Yeah, that was my question. He said we naturally clean ourselves, and it's like, how?
Yeah, we do with the shower and soap. That's us wiping it away.
Someone said that's why they locked his ass in a fishbowl for Spider-Man. And then someone posted a picture of Bubble Boy.
That's freaking hilarious.
Oh man.
No, it's super weird. I don't understand this recent thing. Like, I can't understand why you would do that at all. Unless they're over there like, oh, I only bathe in freaking Fiji water and it's getting expensive. Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't just take a shower.
That'd be pretty baller if you just took a bath of Fiji water.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, Fiji water is expensive. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's why I said it'd be pretty baller if you did that.
Give me Arrowhead. It's like $1.
Give me Aquafina, which is just tap water.
Give me the Costco brand.
Give me the hose, dude. Just put.
We're on well water. We'll just use that. I remember our dad used to tell us he'd always complain about his, like, you know, because he had to get fillings and stuff with his teeth, and he's like, yeah, I think it's drinking this well water up here on the reservation. It's bad for your teeth. And I'm like, or it could be you're not brushing your teeth.
Like, or you could use toothpaste. You decide.
It's like, yeah, it's from drinking all this well water. Did you ever brush your teeth? Well, no.
It reminds me.
So how's it the well water?
I remember when we were kids, he used to, well, maybe not kids, when we were teenagers, he used to be like, oh, you guys got messed up teeth, huh? You don't got straight teeth like me. And he'd start smiling like, didn't you get like implants, Dad?
They're all just facing like all cross and everything.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, the only like 3 of your teeth are real.
It's like these are dentures.
We used to call him George Washington. He used to get mad because they're like, you have real teeth. You got wooden teeth. They're not wooden.
I ain't got termites. Leave me alone.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's funny.
So I noticed you got some new posters on your wall, Zach.
I do.
I just realized that's Kid Boo.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Kid Dude. That's Sasuke. And Itachi is here. I don't know if y'all can see him because Mike's in the way.
Isn't that just Uchiha?
Yup. Dude, I got the Kid Buu one because it brought me back to Budokai 3. Yeah, on the PlayStation 2. I threw hands with that fool. All day, every day. Like, if someone put on some Budokai 3 right now, you might get the hands as me as Kid Buu.
Hey, so just play the game, damn it! Stop hitting me.
Kid Buu.
He just walks in. He's like, "You ready to play Budokai? Yeah, let's play." He just starts hitting you. Hey, what the hell?
So yeah, that's why I got Kid Buu up here. Best villain ever in Dragon Ball Z.
I was gonna say I was staring at it for like the first 3 minutes of the podcast. I was looking at him like, "What the hell is that?" I'm like, who is that? Then after a while, I was looking at it again. I'm like, oh, that's Kid Buu. That's who it is.
Mm-hmm. I think Budokai 3 might have been the last one I played. I never played any of the.
I haven't played it. The new ones. Mm-mm. I don't know. They need to bring back good Dragon Ball Z games. I don't know where they went.
I got this.
Oh wow!
You know what this is from, Zach?
Yeah, Legend of Zelda, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild. I still haven't finished that game. I barely got off the main island. I finally got.
You can finish the game within 15 minutes.
Well, John, you gotta be good at games.
Run straight to the end.
Bad. I'm pretty bad at it.
I mean, it'd be hard.
No,
but you can do it.
Like I said, I played BioShock on my Switch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on BioShock 2. I am Big Daddy. Keep that in mind too.
That's where. So you played BioShock, right?
Yeah, I played the first one. So
now you know where Mr. Bubbles gets his name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember John told me that. I'm like, yeah, cool, BioShock, and then I finally played it. I'm like, oh,
Mr. Bubbles is my dog for anybody watching.
Yeah, everyone always asks. They're like, what's his name? Mr. Bubbles. Oh, like the bath stuff, and I was like, no.
No, it's not Mr. Clean. All right. He's
just his head.
In case anyone's wondering, Mr. Bubbles is huge.
Yeah.
He's at least 175. 6 feet tall.
He's talking about the character in the game or the dog?
I'm talking about the dog. The dog's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the bubble cam? Let people know.
Where is he?
He is laying on my bed.
Oh.
And he takes up the whole bed. That's how big he is.
I can't show him. That's why that TV's there, to block him. No, I was going to put a picture up on the screen, but I don't have any pictures on my computer.
I was going to say, if you call him, he'll probably move over by the couch or something, look over.
Let me see.
Oh, he muted himself. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
I muted it just because I didn't want to whistle into the mic.
All I saw was this, John.
Oh, I heard him snort.
He's probably tired of you.
Oh, that's for a second I thought I saw him. No, he's got his cone on because he keeps licking himself.
Mm-hmm. I call him a bobblehead.
Yep, he's a bobblehead. That's fine.
Because he walks around like this now with the cone on.
It's so large.
See, look at there. There you go. There's him as a shinobi. It's the bubs.
I was gonna put a picture up there. Hold on. You guys keep talking though, because I gotta get this. It's gonna take me a while to upload it to my computer and then get it on here and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You're a blah blah.
Hey, since we're talking about throwbacks, I don't think we were, but it's on my list of notes.
You gonna throw it back?
Oh snap!
No, yeah, I ain't gonna throw it back.
TOS,
no. This is a family show, all right?
All right, I'll throw it back then.
You know how we talk about how music nowadays is kind of just trash?
I know how you talk about.
Yeah, that's how I talk about it. You know, like top 100 Billboard is trash. Here's the throwback for you. Lonely Island. They peaked at number 30 with I Just Had Sex. And during like their run, they had 7 Billboard Top 100s.
Yeah.
So was music always trash? Or is it just now? That was my question. Because I'm on a boat. I mean, kind of a banger, but come on.
Oh, let's see what's on the Billboard Top 100 right now.
You're trying to tell me those aren't on the same level as I'm on a boat and I Just Had Sex.
I think it's more nostalgia. I don't know if those songs were really that good.
They're not. That's what I'm saying, but I think it's like a nostalgia thing. Well, Industry Baby.
Butter, BTS. I haven't listened to that. Industry Baby's good. Good for you. Olivia Rodrigo is really good.
I don't even know.
That reminds me too.
I haven't listened
you haven't listened to that
ones.
by Lil Nas?
No, I haven't listened to it.
That's actually not that bad.
But Ed Sheeran is good. Montero, Lil Nas X, really good.
But yeah,
listen. I'm just gonna say it ahead of time. Olivia Rodrigo's whole album is good. So anytime she's on this list, it's good.
Makes sense. Yeah.
That Justin Bieber song, the Peaches one, I think is all right. To be honest,
that's what I'm saying.
I got my peaches on Georgia. I got my weed from California.
Let me scroll down to what's 30. Oh, okay, I can't. Heat Waves by Glass Animals was fire. But that's the thing, though. That's a real song, and it's Flames and Lonely Island did the same thing.
I think it's no, what the hell?
There you go. There's Bubbles.
Bubs!
That looks like an old man just sitting there sleeping. That's a terrible picture of him.
That's it reminds me of somebody on Twitter one time's like, "Oh man, I'm not doing so good right now. Can someone send me pictures of their dog?" And I sent that one. He's like, "Sir, I asked for pictures of a dog, not an old man in a dog's body." Let me find his sexy pose one. Here we go. This is a picture Matthew took. Boom. Oh, geez, it's not even centered. Hold on, let me fix it first. Gosh dang it. There you go. Bam.
Straight flames, dude.
Dude, he looks so much like when he was younger, he literally looks like someone dressed up as a dog. Like he looks like someone cosplaying as a dog.
Yeah.
That looks like a human dog mix.
Bubs just got the gift of looking good though. Gift for Bubs.
He's got the gift of one-liners.
Damn, Flames.
Someone write that down.
Woo!
Freaking making me feel like I'm in high school.
No, I think with music it's just the stuff what's considered pop, the popular stuff, the mainstream. There's a lot of stuff that's like there's always going to be good and then just garbage at the same time that is in the mainstream. Like as someone who listens to like a bunch of different kind of genres of music, it's like literally you're always going to have like, oh, these are actually pretty good and they're mainstream popular ones. But then there's this big amount of just crap,
That's fair.
Like Justin Bieber has put out some good music before, especially the one album when he came back. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what the song's called too. But the one where he's standing and like it's all like black and white and gray or something like that. I forgot what it's called. What do you mean? That album?
Oh yeah, that was a banger.
Yes, that album was really freaking good. And then after that, it's kind of like it was a hit or miss in a way, It's like some of them are good, some of them are bad, or not bad, but just not as good. But I think that happens a lot. Is that music gets popular just because of who the person is, and not necessarily because the song's actually really good.
That's fair.
I don't really listen to like current music. Like I do when if something comes up and it's like good, then I'll listen to it. But I don't. Ever since I like got Apple Music and I started driving back in 2008, I never really listened to the radio.
Yeah, I don't listen to the radio
I
either.
feel like I listened to more like the top 100 stuff when I was in school because it was like whatever was playing everywhere else. Like, so there. I mean, it happens too where there's times where I'm like, oh, this song's really good, and I tell somebody and they're like, that song's like 5 years old, and I'm like, oh, well, I don't know, I never heard it,
But I mean that happens a lot though. There's a lot of songs that go under the radar, and then later on you find out about them, or they become popular later on.
Yeah.
But now it's that people like they're like, oh, that one song. I'm like, I don't know the song. It's popular. It's in that TikTok trend. And I'm like, I don't have a TikTok.
Oh yeah, I can't stand that. Like, oh, it's on TikTok. I'm like, dude, I'm too old for TikTok. Why are you on TikTok? Because my
girl's on TikTok.
We're looking at you. I don't know what side you're on. I'm pointing.
No, that's what I told John. I was like, listen, if you have
talking to the moon. Oh.
If you're a rapper, if you're a country singer, if you're a rock star, whatever, electronic, any type of music, if you want to get like your music or your song,
go to TikTok
on the board. I mean, first of all, it has to be a decent song, but put it on TikTok. Do a trend, start a trend. Hell, even pay one of these people like, hey, I'll pay you $500 to make a TikTok of my song and do a dance or something. Mm-hmm. And it will blow up. If it blows up on TikTok, it blows up like everywhere.
Yeah.
Like that's like when you look at like iTunes and stuff like that, the top trending songs, most likely there's a snippet of that song on TikTok somewhere.
I'm sure there's a lot of musicians who are like, maybe have released songs that weren't as popular or they were popular years ago that have suddenly gotten a resurgence in money because of the fact that it went popular on TikTok. Like, what's that song called? Roses?
That's so crazy.
Was it Roses?
By Outkast?
Outkast?
No, not Outkast. The one Roses. I don't know how else to explain it.
I thought you were doing Beethoven for a second. Like, John, that's not what it's called.
I don't know the lyrics of the song. I just
You know that song Roses? Oh, by Outkast. No, the one that goes Roses.
He's a mumble rapper. That's why. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know the lyrics to the song, but yeah, it's a popular song that I know was used in a TikTok trend.
I was gonna say here's one that popped back up. The song "Begging." It's a cover.
Yeah. That pissed me off. That pissed me off.
Though. By Madcon?
Yeah, but this is not
it's
the
a cover
song.
one.
The song didn't take off. A cover of the song took off.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that first song is fantastic.
Wait, exactly.
The one by Madcon is also a cover, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Is it?
But,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it's pretty big.
A band called Main Skin, and their song came out in 2017. But it just recently, it's not bad. It just recently got popular on TikTok and became a trend. And so now it's like it's number 29 in what the hell is this called? iTunes.
So the song
what's it called?
The song
who's it by? I'm sorry.
Oh, which one?
Main Skin. There it is.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to this. Cause like the Madcon did a pretty good job. Freaking love that song.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Another example would be Fleetwood Mac, which I was like,
yeah.
I was like, I'm okay with that because you know what, Fleetwood Mac is a really good band, and you know what, some of these kids need to listen to some damn good music, you know.
So the song "Roses" is by Saint John. That's the song I'm talking about.
Oh, Saint John makes bangers though too.
That's a good song.
That song,
honestly,
he said
I don't like the remix. The original was pretty good.
Well,
the remix.
I'm talking about that's what I'm talking about. The remix, because his song, he said when he released it that it had popularity, but it wasn't as big as it is now because of TikTok.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, because they remixed it and sped it up and a bunch of stuff. And like, the first song,
dude. No, one.
Now do you get what I was doing?
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense, John. Why did you just say so?
I had to look it up. I don't remember the guy's name.
But why be like, oh, I would never, 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 oh.
I don't go on TikTok, so I don't know the lyrics to that song.
You know,
neither do they, John. They just dance to it.
I won't tell nobody, no. No, last year when that came out and that whole trend was going on TikTok, I was like, yeah, this is kind of cool. And then I was like, you know what? I want to like look this song up. And I looked it up and I'm like, oh, it's a remix. And then I looked at the original. I'm like, yeah, this original is actually really good. I was like, it's kind of sad because like it's not getting as much like popularity as the remix is.
Yeah.
Have you listened to that whole album?
No,
St. John. It's pretty good. St. John makes at least 6 bangers on that album. That's pretty good.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
You know, it's a.
But
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say the other one is. Oh shoot! I just totally forgot. Actually, I had it and I just lost it. Anyways, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know, what's really annoying is when you hear a song because I don't have a TikTok, but I'll see like TikToks pop on Instagram or Twitter. But it's so annoying when I hear a song and I don't know who it's by. So I'm like, oh, I guess I'll have to watch one of these compilations on YouTube that's like, oh, songs on TikTok. And then you sit there for an hour watching freaking TikToks that are just cringy as hell.
Over and over.
Yeah.
That's the thing is like on my TikTok page, the For You, I don't see trends anymore because of the videos I've liked and people I followed. I don't see any of the normal trends anymore. If I do, it's like I have to look for them. But yeah, no, like that's the thing is like I have found some really cool songs on there. You know, like Olivia Rodrigo. I found because the people using the "Good for You." You know, the good for you, I hope you're happy and healthy, not me, if you even cared at all. And I was like, hey, this song's pretty cool. I'm like, who is this? And then the St. John one, you know? And then I think Willow Smith is...
Dude, Willow Smith's...
they're using her music too on there now.
What is that song called?
Trends.
I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair.
That's a good song, though.
No, it's not that one. Okay.
Transparent Soul or something like that. That's a really good song. She made
Transparency.
Her new album is like a pop punk style.
Oh, hi.
Yeah,
so she made real music finally.
It has Travis Barker playing drums on a lot of it too. It's really cool. Yeah,
that's pretty hype.
Yeah, you know what's a song I saw recently as like people doing as a trend, and I saw it start moving up in charts in on iTunes. It's an older song. I got a feeling.
Really?
Oh, dude, yeah. Black Eyed Peas.
I saw people using it
only.
They're like using it for videos, and I'm like, okay, can you just do that whole album?
Yeah, please.
I'm gonna be
Matthew.
Meet me halfway. That's what he needs.
Right at the borderline. Yeah, dude, that album is
such a good album. Dude. I love that album.
Dude, when I was at school for graphic design, we had to redesign like album covers and stuff, and I did mine on Queen. But this other guy did one, and so the teacher's like, he pulled it up, and it was Black Eyed Peas. Was at the end, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And
she never does.
And I was like, oh damn. And he's like, oh, the teacher's like, you know this album? I was like, oh hell yeah, dude, I love this album. He's like, okay, well then you can judge the cover redesign. And I was like, okay. The cover it looked pretty good. It looked pretty good.
This is trash.
And I was like, hey, listen, if you guys never listened to this album, you should go check it out. It's a really good album.
That album's so good.
You know what you gotta do, Zach? You gotta make a TikTok and start a trend doing the hot rod dance to that song.
Which one?
The one that's in the movie. Attention,
Cool
we're
Beans.
taking over.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, just running around handing out flyers and then doing the dance.
Dude, I guarantee you it would take off. I'm not even joking. If you did that, like doing the thing where you throw flyers at people, just do a setup, just have people like standing there and just and then do a dance. Dude, you would seriously trend and you would make other people start doing it because that's the perfect like mold for a TikTok viral video.
Do it, Zach.
Yeah, we're not gonna set it up. I'm gonna get a Papi Nuñeño kind of vibe, Walk up to random people that have no idea they're in the video. I'm gonna just throw flyers or CDs
we're gonna make a Whiskey Boys TikTok and do that, and then we'll get all kinds of attention on our Twitch.
Oh man,
that's what we should do is a Whiskey Boys TikTok. That would be the only way I TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't dancing though. Listen to that. I'm not gonna renegade or the boys out west. Listen, my boys out west. I'm trying to boys out west. You know what I'm saying?
Classy, Poochie.
Yeah.
Ratchet.
I know some dances.
I'm not that flexible.
I ain't gonna do it.
I can't do it while in the chair. Can't throw it back. Man, I thought you were saying use Black Eyed Peas, and I was like, wait, how does that work?
No.
It's Black Eyed Peas. It just works.
We just get a bee costume and then just go to like the flower fields and just be like, I'm a bee.
That would be pretty funny. What's the place in Temecula by you guys that like everyone goes apple picking? That's where you should do it.
That's what I was saying, the flower fields. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a bee.
That'd be pollen everywhere. Making everybody sneeze.
It's like,
dude, that'd be horrible.
That'd be so funny.
Like what is it LeBron James would do with the jug, but with pollen. People are like, oh, that's it.
The video would be a slow motion shot of you going,
Yo.
That'd be awesome.
Oh man. See, that's the type of that's like old school YouTube type videos.
Yeah.
That's that Vine energy, That's what it is. They'll make TikToks like Vine used to.
To be fair, the content that people like on TikTok, I think, is mostly Vine energy TikToks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, let's state something. There was Vine at its peak, and then Vine towards the end, where it just went straight down.
Yeah,
that's fair.
And you had to sort through like 100 freaking videos of crap to find one good one.
Because you have Logan and Jake Paul making funny stuff at the peak of Vine, and then they moved to LA, and it all just went downhill.
Yeah, because
usually how it goes, man.
I'll admit, like Logan Paul, like his first couple of videos were not that bad when it came to Vine. Like they were kind of funny, and then he just kind of changed, and it was just like, oh yeah, these.
Then they became douchebags, and you're like, all right, well, I can't really support your content anymore.
Yeah,
because you're a douchebag. I'll support douchebags.
All those Vine stars are like, let's move to LA and we'll all live in like the same apartment complex so we can
make
like
videos Vine
together.
Street or something. Yeah. That's something weird.
And so then they all moved there, and then all their videos sucked.
And then they're all the same.
Yeah.
Kind of like these like TikTok houses that people are getting in.
Yeah.
Same idea. The same vibe.
Whenever you listen, this is how they go. Like when you see the TikTok house videos, they usually they're like one of them's like dancing like, and then someone's in the background like.
I don't know what you're talking about because I never seen it.
Basically, like
you gotta watch them. They're awful.
They'll be standing like in like it's like a big because they're like huge houses,
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically like literally they move in there because someone else buys it and then rents rooms to them, and then they just paying for their room, and getting deals and stuff. But like it'll be a video like they're in a big like room or like living room or something, and they have their camera set up and they're like getting ready to do a dance, and they're like like this, and then like you can see someone in the background, and then they're like, oh, and then they grab their camera. That's like most of the videos.
Same idea.
Or they're like smiling the whole time like
You know, this is horrible for anybody that listens to the audio version of this. Because it's quiet.
You're like, what are they doing?
I was trying not to clap or anything.
No, you gotta clap.
Right in the mic. Bam.
It was funny because Cody and Noel from TMG, they're talking about these like TikTok houses and like, yeah, they live in these $1 million mansions, but have like $5 furniture.
Yeah.
Literally, like their setup's all like a picnic table. It's I was dying when they said that.
Yeah.
They have the money though, which is weird. They don't have $1 million money. They have
no,
a couple $100,000.
They're probably spending their money on other things. They're probably like, oh, I want to buy an
Oh,
expensive
okay,
car
yeah.
or like
It's
this
because-
bag or phone or
It's
something.
because, like I said, like someone will like rent the house, or they probably don't buy it. They'll rent the house though, or buy it maybe, I don't know. But then they'll rent the rooms to other people, you know, and then that's how they get it, you know. But like, so they're staying in these houses just for content, you know.
Mhm.
That's why they're living there. I mean, listen, if I was like 18 to 25, maybe, I guess, I don't know. After 25, I'd be like, all right, I need to hang it up. But if I was 18 to 25, you know, and I had a TikTok that blew up like that and stuff, I would totally move out to LA and go stay in one of these houses. For sure, 100%. I would do that. I would do that because you'd be making money and then you're living in a really nice ass house for probably not as expensive as it should be, you know, and stuff. And hell, dude, if they're like, we got furniture here, it's not super expensive, but cool. I ain't replacing that.
No,
I ain't spending my money to replace the couch, you know.
my mattress is not going to be on the ground. All right.
Yeah.
If I'm getting $50,000 per sponsor deal, let's live and buy a nice ass bed.
No, I would like stuff in my room would be nice. Stuff outside of my room in the house.
Okay,
Yeah. I would not pay for the couch in the living room, you know.
I want to say, I think I saw like a FaZe Clan member show off like their house they're in. Yeah, it was a picnic table with their setup for their monitor.
There you go. This is the dining room.
And like it was awful. I'm like, dude, you make so much money.
Yeah.
I just get a real desk.
Yeah,
I don't care what kind of desk, like a real one.
I think it's too some of these like maybe like the gamers too, that they'll be like, oh, I'm gonna buy this nice ass car. Oh, I can't afford a bed. We'll just put it on the floor and say it's aesthetic.
No, dude, that's whack. Straight whack.
And be like, you obviously don't live in rural area because you put your bed on the floor, you're gonna wake up with freaking critters all over you.
Yeah, you're lucky in LA, all right, where it's all polluted and animals can't live anyway. So anywhere else, your bed's gonna get eaten and you're sleeping with mice.
Mm-hmm.
That's like we got freaking the other day we had this big ass spider in our house.
Yep.
Gross.
We were in the kitchen and I just heard Matthew like jump and like yell, and I looked over. This thing, like the body was like that big, which is hard to tell, but it's like the size of a quarter.
Oh, I want to think about it. I know.
And the legs were like 3 times the size of its body. Like, they were big.
Woof.
Like this thing was probably like that big. And it was really creepy. It was a spider I've never seen before.
I took my headphones off because I don't want to hear it.
But yeah, so that was in the house. Then that night, a scorpion was by my bedroom door.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I was like, what
you stomped it out, right? I just got stomped out, John.
We just took the scorpion outside.
Okay, you're talking about the scorpion now. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I remember,
No, it's funny.
Oh,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, I remember when we first moved here. I was laying on the floor downstairs, and Bubbles was laying on me or whatever on my stomach, and I was petting him, and I looked down to like look at him, and there's a scorpion sitting right here on my chest.
Ooh,
I was like,
no!
I don't know how you got there. So I remember I grabbed Bubbles and put him to the side, and I went flicked the scorpion and picked up Bubbles and ran out of the room. I had like the worst heebie-jeebies like for the rest of the day because I was like, freaking hey, how did the scorpion get on my chest?
Dude,
that's pretty bad.
Not as bad as when we lived in great grandma's house and the centipedes.
Freaking A.
Ooh, there's too many legs.
Well,
That's
we-
gross.
I can't stand centipedes.
when we moved out and we took our bed out of our room that we
This
had
is when we were in high school.
so we okay, this is how it was. We had the box spring on the floor and then the mattress. After we moved the mattress and the box spring, because the centipede. Okay, let me go back real quick. Then we were sitting there one night and we were playing games, and we saw a centipede crawling
It
towards
was
our
on,
room.
it was on the wall. It was on the wall.
And we're like, "Oh, crap." And then we tried to hit it, and we missed it.
I tried to catch this.
gone.
I had a Carl's Jr. cup, like a large size, so it was a big cup, and the centipede was
Not
on
as
the
big
wall.
as the centipede.
The centipede was on the wall, so I was like, I'm gonna get the centipede in the cup and then try and get him out of here. I go, boom, he moves at the last second, gets caught, it starts going, and so I freaked out and dropped the cup, and he went into the room
That's so gross.
under our dresser.
Well, he just took off in the room, and we couldn't find him.
So Matthew was sitting there playing video games when it happened, and I went, Matthew, and he's like, what? I was like, the
It's on your
centipede,
leg.
it ran in the room, and he went, what? And like put his legs up on the bed, and like as soon as that happened, we couldn't find the centipede, and Matthew and I are like, yeah, let's move the mattress into another room. I don't want to sleep in here.
Yep.
So we took it into
Good idea.
the master bedroom where my mom was because it was like way bigger. So we slept like in the corner on a mat. That was terrible. We
Our
slept on the.
mattress stayed
We
in
just-
there
we
for
took-
2 years.
We took the
As they
mattress,
should.
not the box spring, just the mattress on the floor. Terrible. But like,
As it should.
when I was in high school, people wondered why I was tired. I was sleeping on a mattress on the freaking floor. What do you expect? You know?
So, also should explain, the house we were living in was one of the original houses built on the reservation. So it was made out of like
Clay.
Like it was like hard concrete. The walls were,
Mhm.
and all the windows weren't like very sealed. They were just wooden windows. Well, obviously there's glass, but wooden frames.
Mhm.
So things would just crawl in all the time. So once we moved our mattress out of there, we didn't want to go in our room. We didn't want to hang out in there or anything because we were like,
I wouldn't.
freaking, hey, like we would go in there for clothes and stuff. Excuse me. It wasn't until like 6 months later that we're like, all right, we're gonna finally clean all the stuff up and like kind of look, because we're like, things got to be dead by now. I think we found it
Like
all shriveled up like underneath.
It was under the box spring. It was all like dead.
Ooh.
So it crawled under the box spring eventually and then just got stuck.
But even worse
Good.
was because we hadn't really been in the room for months, and like I said, the windows were not properly sealed or anything like that.
Mhm.
There were so many freaking spiders living in everything.
I don't remember
man.
that.
You don't remember? I
Yeah,
don't-
they stomp
No,
those out.
because-
They're tiny.
Because you moved in there.
no, these were not tiny spiders.
Are you talking
You
about
still
when we
stomping
moved
them.
out, John? Or
I'm talking
because
about when we had no. When we had to clean out the box spring and everything, there were spiders everywhere.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because John eventually put a couch in there with that had
yeah.
a couch bed, and he slept in there.
Well, sometimes, and I destroyed my back. sitting on-
Sometime,
on a
all the
couch bed.
time. When I was a senior, I'd get up for school, and you'd still be awake, and you'd be like, and then I'd miss the bus and be like, "Hey, can you take me to school?" And you're like, "I'm going to sleep."
Facts.
No, I
No.
would sometimes go sleep on the mattress again because it was more
When I was
comfortable.
When I was at school,
I'm saying.
probably.
Yeah.
What y'all need is an attack dog, like my dog. Last
Yeah.
night,
to attack
we're
bugs.
Navy.
Oh,
Attack everything. No, Navy will find bugs and just like hit her with her nose until they die eventually. She'll play with it. But last night we're at Bailey's parents' house. It's right next to like a field, so they get field mice all the time. Navy caught one. Tail just dangling out of the mouse. Bailey's like, ah! So Navy let it go because she thought she was in trouble. And her dad, it's the funniest thing. He's like a real manly man, right?
Mhm.
Drinks his beer, builds houses, does all these things, sees the mice and goes, he just starts freaking out. I'm like, Kenny, relax. I got this. I didn't got it. I lifted up the cooler where it was. It ran in the house. It's like, well, what are we gonna do now? I'm like, I don't know, Kenny, but you got a mouse in your house. I believe.
You're like, damn, that's crazy. There's a mouse in there. He's like, what are we gonna do? I don't know. That sounds like a you problem.
I'm like, that sounds like a
I'm gonna head out.
problem. Yeah. Y'all can keep Navy. She might find it, but I gotta go. Yeah, there's a mouse in their house now, and kind of my fault.
Oh man, that's
so funny. I was dying laughing. I'm like, man, you're like the manliest guy I know, and you're crying over a little. It was like this big. It was tiny.
It reminds me of Mama Kitty, our cat. When there was one time, because we have a cat who's 17 years old. You know, Zach.
Yeah.
We've had her since I think I was like in 6th grade or something like that.
I was in 6th grade.
Matthew was in 6th grade.
I was in 6th grade.
Well, we had her when we were living on the reservation, and we would let her outside all the time, and then she would come in whenever she would be at the door. But one time we opened the door, she ran in with a rabbit in her mouth and ran under our bed.
No, are you talking about in Hamul?
Was it in Hamul?
It was in Hamul, and it was one of the little kittens.
No. I'm not talking about that. I was talking about on Verona. She ran in with a rabbit one time, and we had to get it out. Matthew, I don't think you remember a lot of stories from when we were younger.
There was a time we were in Hamul, and we fell asleep in the living room on the couch sofa, and we woke up because Mom was screaming because one of the cats had one of the, like, not little kittens, but like teenage kittens, had brought a rabbit inside the house, and he ran under the couch bed. So we went to get it, and he took off running with it around the house and left a blood trail.
I don't know if that's the same story.
Oh, well, that happened.
Yeah, I don't think that's the same story.
Yeah, they were running around, and we were trying to catch it, and we're like, get out of the house, you damn cat. And he was just running around carrying it.
Freaking cat.
You know what I remember about that Hamul house? It was someone's birthday party. That pool was so freaking cold. Like 3 people got hypothermia that day.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the freaking like razor blades on the floor.
That too.
The floor was like
pool,
not smooth, and like you'd be like we're all like playing around, and then you get out and your foot's just bloody and bleeding.
Yeah, no, the pool was cold. That's like the one thing that comes on. I'm like, I remember just like, yeah, this is great. Oh, good. Hi, John.
Well, it's like the first
shaking. It was freezing. I remember that.
The first time we moved in, it was like nighttime. And I was like, oh, I want to jump in the pool. And I was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, my clothes are here, so I can change. Dude, I jumped in, and I've never jumped out faster out of a pool. So you're like, blip.
Yeah, you hit a double jump real quick, like in and out.
Yeah, I tapped the water with my feet. I'm like,
yeah, that's not happening.
Nope.
I think the only thing colder than that pool has been jumping into Capitan.
Capitan or
not Capitan, the punch bowl.
Cedar Falls?
Yeah,
Cedar Falls,
that's fair.
Yeah, dude, no. Okay. Well, we went to Cedar Falls after it snowed, remember? In Viejas. So all that cold water came. I remember we got in the water, we're like trying to like swim, like so much fun.
When
I was like, "You cold? No, don't worry."
That was when
you're cold. Okay.
Nick backflopped off the rock.
That was when Nick backflopped when they were jumping off the rock, and Nick jumped, and he started going like he was falling backwards and started going like this, and I'm like, "That's the wrong way." So he just went, whoop, bam, hit the water, and I remember
hit the ice patch and floated away.
Everyone that was there went, ooh.
That's how you know it's bad. Yeah.
He came up, and we're like, you all right, Nick? And he's like, I'm fine. And his face is all red.
His back's never been the same since.
We went with my friends one time through Ramona, so we hiked down.
Mm-hmm.
And like they went to the top rock, which is at least like a 15-foot drop. Yeah. A guy tried to do a front flip, but didn't rotate all the way, and you just heard his back go. And I was like, oh, No one helped him. We're just screaming like, "Ooh, that hurts!"
Hey, he hasn't come back.
There, like,
Everyone's like, "Oh, damn, that sucks." Hey, he hasn't come back up yet.
Yep.
Zach's just like over there going, "Ouch, town population, you bro."
Bold strategy, Colin. Let's see if it pays off.
Those were fun trips. I miss doing that kind of stuff.
We need to get back, man.
Taking the quads up to Cedar Falls.
Yeah, when we took Cameron's Rhino and stuff and all that, and we were down there. And I remember John drove Cameron's Rhino because Cameron took his quad, and I sat in the front seat. Zach and Juan Ethel sat in the back.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
friggin', they had the things like, "Oh yeah, cover your mouth because of the dust." We finally get to like Capitan area, and we get out to take a picture. Friggin' Zach and Juan Ethel just covered in dirt.
Oh yeah. I was like,
and then I remember we're like, "Oh, let's take a picture where we look all cool," and we're all standing like, mad face. And then you see Juan Ethel like,
"Ooh, cool."
I wonder where that picture is.
I know Cameron has one. He has a picture somewhere.
Because that was back, like, I uploaded that to my MySpace. I don't know if that picture is around anymore.
But
that's a long time ago.
Yep.
That was like before internet. No, what you guys need to get is a Jeep and head down there. Either through Verona or Viejas, yeah. Because I've done it in my Jeep, and it's such a fun trip.
I don't even have a key.
It's like the one time the one time we spent the night down there with Cameron, Andrew. It's me, John, Cameron, Andrew, and Kevin. And we were down there, and Cameron had brought a cot and put it in the back of his bed, his truck bed, because it was one of those pigs were running around. So we're like, "Oh yeah, we can't sleep outside on the floor." And then Andrew and John slept in Andrew's truck bed, and they brought like sleeping bags and blankets. So Kevin and I slept in the front seats of Andrew's truck.
Ooh, that's always a rough time sleeping.
Well, apparently we had a better sleep than they did. Because it got freaking cold out there, and because it wasn't enough padding. But Kevin and I were sitting there, and the thing is, it's like there's no cell reception and stuff like that at like the main part of it. Yeah. And Kevin and I are just like laying down in the front seats and stuff, looking out to just pitch black. And I told Kevin, I'm like, "All right, listen. If something just like walks by this window, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If I see anything walk by this front window, I'm gonna scream." Because it was like literally you couldn't see anything out in front of you. That's also where I planted a tree that night.
Oh heck yeah!
No, I was sitting there and I was like, "Damn, I gotta take a dump."
You fertilized the ground,
and they're like, "Well, just go. What are you gonna do?" I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna go dig a hole."
Yep.
So I walked over. We had a little shovel, and I dug a little hole. I'm freaking squatting, pooping, and they're like shining a light on me. I'm like, "Hey, knock it out!"
Oh no, that's the worst.
I swear to God, there's a plant there now, in that same spot.
Probably a big old tree.
Yeah, should have ate a bunch of apples, and then ate the seeds, planted it.
No,
I was saying.
Oh, good.
I was gonna say, you haven't lived till you dropped a deuce in the woods, all vulnerable. Like I've done it because me, my friend, and his in-laws, we went to the Appalachian Trail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we hiked 30 miles, whatever, all backwoods. And we had to eat MREs. Of course, I bought mine the day before the trip instead of like trying to get my body used to eating what it was.
Yeah.
Oh man, like 2 miles in, flowed right through me. I grabbed my knife. I grabbed my dude wipes. Dug my hole. Yeah, there's nothing worse than dropping trowel. All vulnerable, like staring around you.
A knife. Wait, how big was the hole? You had a knife?
It was a pretty big hole. I dug for at least 20 minutes.
He just dug a hole that just straight down like this, but like this wide.
Yep.
This poop would just went whoop.
I got perfect aim.
You gotta spin in a circle, soft serve it, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, That's disgusting. No. I'm saying, if you all haven't done it, definitely do it at least one time in your life.
Someone's like, oh, I'm gonna go do it right now. Walks outside.
Sitting on the front lawn.
They're waving to neighbors. Where's that newspaper guy gonna come by?
Yeah, I definitely recommend doing it at least once.
In the wild, not in your front lawn.
No, do it in the front lawn, do it in the back lawn, do it everywhere.
I had to do that one time. Take a dump out in the wilderness. It was one of the times we went to Capitan. Sorry.
I was like, what?
I thought you wanted us to finish your sentence. I was like,
no. I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know where you went. I wasn't there.
Memphis.
I hated it because I didn't have toilet paper that day.
Ooh, John Gross.
No, I had to use what I had on me. So I had to use.
You took your sock.
No, I wasn't gonna use my socks. I used my underwear. I had to, but I needed my socks out there. It was too hot.
That's gross, John. That's disgusting. Just be civilized about it.
You use your socks first before you resort to underwear, John. Everyone knows this. Survival tips.
Survival tip.
Survival shit.
I didn't expect to go to the bathroom out there.
They're degradable. Buy dude wipes, throw it in the hole, and cover it back up.
This is
super easy.
Like 17 years old.
That's right. They didn't have technology and dude wipes.
It sucks. I hate doing that. Never done it again.
I actually prefer it. It's
a
lot easier.
That's why I have an outhouse.
Yeah. I don't sit on my phone for 30 minutes while doing that. I'm just trying to get done and over with.
Well, that's why I invested in a bidet.
All right, team.
Yeah, we should be wrapping up soon anyways.
I'm getting the red light like a comedian. It just came on. I got to bounce.
Or the pillowcase full of soap.
Bailey's just sitting there swinging it. Swinging that soap.
Oh,
she hit it. She hit the soap.
Yeah, she's
boom, right behind the back. Real quick.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining the Whiskey Boys podcast. I am John.
What was that?
This is the door.
Oh.
You can follow or check out my Twitch at twitch.tv/Jonal214. Matthew's twitch.tv/agent_monkey MUNKY. And Zach is twitch.tv/unexpectednoob6. Gosh dang you guys. Matthew, it is. You are pointing the other way. It looks weird on my view. But yeah, thank you for joining us. That's going to be it. We will see you guys most likely on Wednesday for a stream on our own channel. What are you guys doing? You guys, I'm trying to say this and you're distracted. But anyways, thank you for joining, and we'll see you guys next time.
And bye.
Oh. I thought I had the ending screen ready. Here we go.
Oh.